In a jaw-dropping move that sent shockwaves across the political landscape, global pop icon Taylor Swift made a dramatic endorsement of Kamala Harris just moments after the highly anticipated presidential debate between Harris and Donald Trump. With millions of eyes on the night, Swift's unexpected announcement dominated social media, marking one of the most significant moments in the 2024 race. This endorsement could have major implications as the nation inches closer to Election Day, with Swift's massive following poised to swing momentum in Harris's favor. The world has been eagerly waiting for Taylor Swift, one of the most influential celebrities in the world, to weigh in on the 2024 election. After backing Joe Biden in 2020 and supporting Hillary Clinton in 2016, all eyes were on Swift to see which candidate she would support in this high-stakes race. And Swift made her stance crystal clear on Instagram after the ABC debate. Her post, which slammed Trump for circulating false AI images claiming her support, unequivocally backed Kamala Harris for president and her running mate, Tim Walz. In an election expected to be decided by razor-thin margins, Swift's powerful endorsement has the potential to energize younger voters, a group that could make a significant difference in Harris's path to victory. Swift's endorsement didn't just arrive as a simple nod of support, it came as a pointed rebuttal to Donald Trump's tactics. Following the heated presidential debate, where Trump made inflammatory statements about immigration and reproductive rights, Swift took to Instagram to address her 283 million followers, clarifying that she would be voting for Harris and Walz. In her post, she expressed her disdain for AI-generated images that falsely suggested she supported Trump, addressing her fears about the dangers of AI and misinformation in politics. Swift's endorsement was filled with thoughtful reasoning. She described Harris as a steady-handed, gifted leader and praised Walz for his long-standing commitment to LGBTQ+ rights, IVF, and reproductive freedom. For Swift, this was more than just an endorsement, it was a message to voters to do their research and make an informed decision. She called on her fans, especially first-time voters, to register early and get involved in the democratic process. The post, signed off with the cheeky nickname Childless Cat Lady in a jab at Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance, who had mocked so-called cat ladies earlier in the campaign, resonated deeply with her followers. In what was a nod to her own fans, Swift also included a playful image of her beloved calico cat, Benjamin Button. This gesture wasn't just for laughs, it connected her endorsement to a viral movement among Harris supporters who had adopted the moniker Cat Ladies for Harris after Vance's comments. The photo helped tie her message to a broader cultural moment, showing her ability to blend pop culture with politics seamlessly. Within minutes, Swift's post garnered millions of likes, sending Twitter, or X, as it is now known, into a frenzy. #SwiftForHarris became a top trending topic, and political pundits began discussing the potential impact of her endorsement on the youth vote. Swift's fan base, famously referred to as Swifties, is known for their passion and loyalty, and her influence over them in an election as close as 2024 could be the deciding factor. The Trump campaign quickly responded, dismissing Swift as part of the Democratic elite. Caroline Leavitt, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign, downplayed the endorsement by calling out Swift's wealth and fame, accusing her of being out of touch with the struggles of working-class families. But despite the attempts to downplay her influence, the Trump campaign's comments only amplified the story, ensuring Swift's endorsement would dominate the news cycle. This endorsement comes at a critical juncture in the race. Harris's performance during the debate was widely praised, with many declaring her the winner of the night. By capping off the debate with Swift's powerful endorsement, Harris gained a surge of momentum. Swift's political voice has been a game-changer in the past, particularly with young voters, and her backing of Harris could inject much-needed energy into the Democratic campaign. Swift's influence among young voters, especially women and LGBTQ+ individuals, could be pivotal. In her post, Swift emphasized issues like LGBTQ+ rights and reproductive freedom, topics that resonate deeply with her fan base. This focus on progressive values aligns with Harris's campaign and could help drive voter turnout among younger demographics. Political analysts are already weighing in on the possible ramifications, with some speculating that Swift's involvement could energize disillusioned voters who might have otherwise sat out the election. Tim Walz, Harris's running mate, was informed of the endorsement in real time while on MSNBC. His response, filled with gratitude, was a reflection of how seriously the campaign took the announcement. Walz humorously mentioned his own status as a fellow cat owner, further endearing him to Swift's legion of fans. In what might be a clever campaign tactic, he urged Swifties to head over to Harris's campaign website and get involved. Taylor Swift's endorsement of Kamala Harris is more than just a celebrity making a political statement, it's a defining moment in the 2024 election. As one of the most followed people on social media, Swift's voice carries immense weight, particularly among young, progressive voters. Her carefully crafted message, filled with humor, authenticity, and a call to action, has the potential to shape the narrative in the final weeks leading up to Election Day. With less than 2 months remaining in the race, Swift's endorsement has thrown fuel on an already heated election. It's clear that her support of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz has the potential to be a game-changer, mobilizing millions of young voters to head to the polls. And as Swift herself reminded her fans, the choice is theirs, but the power to vote is what matters most. As the political world watches to see how much of an impact her endorsement will have, one thing is certain: Taylor Swift's voice will be heard loud and clear in the 2024 presidential election.